Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Myers has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His past history with Richards, it's been a steady 5 for 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
A 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fowler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, onto the 3rd floor balcony, and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, number 13 for him on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the 1st inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the 1st inning.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
In now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. The 1-1.
That's outside.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. O'Neill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
From the stretch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Yadi Molina digging in now.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. O'Neill is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Dakota Hudson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Brian Dozier at the plate, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 1 out, nobody on. This is flared right back over the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Colton Wong now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Lagares is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Myers is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to take his hacks again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Mejia has a play, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Richard.
Now to the plate, Garrett Richards. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Paul DeYoung digs in next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set in the pitch, and there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 home. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. A runner at first with no outs here. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. Strike two. Hosmer, 30 years of age during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He throws him on the fastball there. Eric Hosmer becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. First and second now, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Wong for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more open.
Got him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way down the first baseline. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And in steps Manny Machado. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Rodriguez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First offering on its way. Garrett Richards is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes a cold strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and two.
2-2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh and 1. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Fowler on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Jose Castillo comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
65, Jose Castillo.
Tyler O'Neill will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch.
That's outside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. A couple of walks for him thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dakota Hudson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Myers has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. And all three runners on the move here. Castillo brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Padres 1. Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Bottom of the inning now, digging in, Manny Machado. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit in the air to center field. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Helsley offers up a cut fastball as a part of his arsenal, and it's one of the hardest around. It's not a mini slider. He puts a lot of juice behind it. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Juan Lagares. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Dexter.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Craig Stammen will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Craig Stammen.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
0-2, here it is. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more under.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tommy Edman will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Greg Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ready with the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Count remains 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Jurickson.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody.
No. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Will Myers. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's up and in for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Look out, 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here it comes, 2-0.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Andrew Miller.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So striding in, Manny Machado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Cards lead it 4-3. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Harrison Bader, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Yates, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And that misses, ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. A little bit outside, 2-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Colton Wong will stand in. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
0-2 is the count.
And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And that's the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. One man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bader is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Fernando Tatis Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Fernando Tatis.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Gallegos stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. A little bit outside. 2-1. This is line to left, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dakota Hudson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Garrett Richards pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Giovanni Gallegos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 7.